Can you guys hear me while we are streaming on the holding page? I am streaming on the holding page right now, and I apologize. I am back. I am back. I'm on live. Oh, I got a funny story as to what I had to do. You guys are going to see me in a half a minute of what is going on. So let's start this over again and get some excitement. All right. Good
morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whatever the time is in your world.
Hopefully you guys can hear this go. Wow, we're back. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Oh my gosh, I need to turn down the volume a little bit. Here we go. Oh my heaven forbid this was a rumble in the sprox type moment for me. You didn't shout out fast enough, and I didn't look at my iPad fast enough. Thank you, Shan, for ringing me, man. That was like, oh wow. So I had to steal my son's headset. The speakers on my computer were just not registering my voice, and it just went boom, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I had to grab his headset and plug myself in today. So I'll be heading over to Best Buy to get me a headset so my son is not lost because he's playing his video game over there. So let's do again a proper shout out to allamericanballoons.net and Bada Boom stickers. So let's put a face on that balloon. Thank you to my sponsors. And I'm just in awe for a second. Also, don't forget about ava.org, avausa.org, which is going to send you and your friends and anyone who's interested in knowing the truth about balloons and the environment. avausa.org. So don't forget to hop on over there. Many things that we're going to talk about today, and let's start this whole thing all over again. I am so embarrassed because before I had it muted. Everything was always on the mute button, and now I like the thing just went done, and stinking little old me still didn't see the little green light going up and down when I talk, and who knows? It's all there. Well, I want to talk to you guys about Marvin Hardy. This has been the most fabulous event that I have been able to be with. It was Marvin Hardy's Qualitex-sponsored Valentine's send-off. Penny and Marvin Hardy had put together with Shan Ingleby, Mark Cross, and Qualitex, and built one big bash of balloons. 5,000 balloons. That's what we used, was 5,000 balloons. And those balloons just kept going and inflating and put here, put there. We have just a whole lot. Now what's going on? You guys should be seeing me. I see myself on the Facebook. Somebody's complaining. What's going on? You guys can see me, right? Are we still in the off mode of some weirdness going on? I feel like it's Friday the 13th. No, I see myself, so whoever sent me that message is a dunce. 4 more messages. Shan! You just need to wait for it to transition. Okay. All right, so we're going to go out, and I'm going to do just a quick little thing to a couple people really quick because I fell behind on everything, And so I'm doing a send to my peeps. So I feel like somebody wants to watch me now that I've really totally screwed up. And there. At least maybe one or two of you guys will pop back on. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the Marvin Hardy Valentine's event that happened. It was a 3-day event build. We started on the 12th of February, built straight through until the 14th of February. We were there rocking it, and it was amazing. So some of the people, oh please, here we go. So the people that were there, I'm heading over to some information so I don't miss names, because we don't want to miss the names of the great people that helped out at this event. And I feel very embarrassed again for that emotional situation that I just had, and let's string it in again. So on the Valentine's things, definitely we have to say thank you to Qualitex Balloons for providing all the balloons for this event. We also have to say thanks to Mark Cross from Qualitex, who was able to send us and get the information for us to get all those Qualitex balloons. Jesse Belvins, Douglas Ryder, Pat Crossland, Diana Havasek. Oh, that's me. Hey, hi. Okay, Tamsin Spackman and Helen Spackman. Helen is Tamsin's youngest daughter, oldest daughter. She is 9, and she was whipping those things out. She knows how to use a agenda. If you ever need an assistant, in the decor working or twisting mode, you did call Helen, man. That girl can do it. So she was blowing up the balloons with that legenda, and then she was tying these 5-inch round balloons into duplets. She was just rocking it. And then she helped out Douglas with this photo frame that was just amazing. And then we have S. Frank Stringham, also known as S. And then Shan Ingleby. Yes, you are last because you are the best on this, because you were the one that wrapped it all up into a great big picture package and was able to get this thing whipped together for everyone to see, and it has been the most amazing adventure for me. Thank you, Shan, for inviting me. I feel privileged to be able to be out with Marvin Hardy and Penny Hardy. I feel privileged to be able to work with some great twisters. And we also have Nate. I can't forget Nate. Nate! Now I got to tell you a little story about Nate that was there. Nate's family lives in the senior center that Marvin Hardy lives. They're good friends with Marvin and Penny Hardy. And Marvin had asked him to assist in helping. So he's like a very newbie, and so did we. Just put him through the ringer. Then he was learning how to do all this stuff with balloons, and it was great because he will never see balloons the same way. And as I told him, it's not just a balloon, right, guys? Because we all know it's not just a balloon. We have to make sure that when you're making a balloon and you're involving somebody that's never been involved in such a great build, teaching them a little bit about everything about the balloons and educating them on being able to make sure that the balloons are wonderful, exotic, happy moments, and they make good popping sounds too, you know. So anyways, he took it all. We teased the heck out of him, but that guy, he dealt with it very well. Now, one of the emotional sets off with this was that Marvin and Penny Hardy, this is their last send-off with their decor. That was a humbling moment for all of us when we just realized what this was all about. And it kind of breaks your heart. At the same time, you still couldn't stop feeling the laughter and love at this event. And I think that's what made it so great. The residents at this facility were just blown away by these large pieces. So let's talk about what we did. So there were 2 large arches. One was a huge arch that went over the dining area. And then there was an arch that went over around the entrance area, which is a huge double door entry. It's kind of like walking into a Target. You know, it's not the huge, that's like 2 sections, but you think of that one big sliding door that you go through. Similar to that, it's like that big of a door. And then we put up a big, huge, giant, loving heart arch that was built, and then we had 6 columns, and each column had 34-inch rounds and big, huge 34-inch or 36-inch hearts and rounds. And the hearts were clear, and they had beautiful prints on that clear, had prints of hearts, and then inside we stuffed more hearts, and it was just beautiful. We did 30 centerpieces. Oh my gosh, I have to say thank you to Tamsin and Jesse that just sit there. I was gluing the centerpiece pieces together with a hot glue gun, and it was great to tease people, what is a balloon twister doing with a hot glue gun? So I was there making sure that we had the base and the pole going up so we could put those centerpieces together. And they were made out of hearts, rounds on the bottom, and quads, and then hearts, and they went into the flower shape with the round in the center. It was just beautiful. We did 30 of those. And then let's see. And then we had 3 large hearts that you make with the 11-inch Q-links, and we made 3 of those. And then, of course, the foil, love. There was foil, a foil balloon that spelled the word love, and a nice, beautiful cursive design. Penny and Marvin Hardy are just the most amazing people. I was lucky to meet them the very first time in 2017 at Bling Bling Jam. Got to talk a little bit more. I talked more with Penny than I did with Marvin, because everyone like, woo! Marvin is just whipping around in his little electric chair and everything like that. But I had some more one-on-one time with Marvin in the last 2 weeks. So during the event, I got some great videos. I got some loving, touching stories with people and their little memories with Marvin. I got some great stories with Penny and Marvin, and some of their great adventures. And then this last Wednesday, I went back down to Orem, and I went with Shan, and I walked into their room, and Shan walked in first, then I walked in, and I said, hi, and Penny turned around and goes, Diana! Shan didn't tell him I was coming along on this one. So it was great, though, right? Okay. You guys are getting an echo. Let's turn it down a little bit more. I got it down. I think it's because of what I'm using. Oh, here we go. We're going to turn that one down way more. Apparently, I have 3 sets of mics up now because I over panicked here. Okay, let me know. Okay, is the echo better? Did I get it down? It's the volume, Brian. I'm sorry. It's the volume. So I need to look at my iPad a little bit more to let you guys find out what you guys are talking about. So so the next trip down to Orem with Marvin Hardy to visit with them and Penny, and it was like this huge, brilliant, amazing memory of information that was coming out, and I just can't believe the things that this man has done, and it has gone on and on and on with story after story after story, and I'm overwhelmed with his knowledge and his technique and everything like that. So there's some great things coming up with Let's Talk Balloons, and some of Marvin Hardy's history will be placed into that documentary that I'm working on, Let's Talk Balloons. And then there'll be some great other things that we'll be doing with Marvin on some other clips and things. It'll be special treats for all of you guys to watch at your own leisure. I'm so excited to be able to do this. Marvin is so gracious to be able to take the time to be able to do this. I'll be going back down in a week, not this coming week, but the week after, and I'll be going back down and talking to him. Me and Shan are taking that adventure. Hi, Jackie. Hey, Lindsay, and Robert. Hi, Robert. One of the things Marvin was talking about is that he did a lot of work with Larry Moss in that very first Balloon Mansion. And then he was talking to me a little bit about the environmental issues and in the 80s. And what was great was Penny was sitting there, and she voiced her little tidbit on that too, and I just love it. And it brought out this great it brought out this great conversation and everything. It's just so exciting to be able to have this all recorded and be able to then gather it up for a great video for you guys to watch later. So again, Marvin and Hardy's Valentine's Day send off, their last big decor build, and Qualitex, thank you again for your assistance. So one of the other things we're going to touch up on as we transfer into some other information is here is a splash of a whole bunch of things coming on. Some of you guys think that some of you guys think that a lot of things are winding down, but it's not. There are still some conventions coming up this year. There is Fave that's in November, and there's Bling Bling Jam in July. So there's a lot going on. And one of the things that I do love to touch up on is my friend Brian, Bluesionist Brian Potman, Bluesionist, the Bluesionist. Okay, so you got to really seriously understand he has this other thing that he's rumbling off. It's called it's Moderately Famous. Okay, Moderately Famous is located at the Ohana Tap Room, which is in Alambre. I hope I said that right. California, Alambre, California. And he does this live chat with his friend, and they get together in the bar and they chat about all sorts of things, mostly movies, I think. And I've watched an episode of it, and I just couldn't help but just laugh at that. And they're drinking their beer and they're discussing things and they're just being their crazy wild selves. And I just love it because Brian is so entertaining on top of that, and he just loves to show off his knowledge in movies. And then also one great thing that's been going on, another great thing, not just one, there's several here as you can see. So the Florida Super Jam, they have announced that they've got a new location next year. They'll be at the Holiday Inn at Lake Buena Vista Hotels in Orlando, Florida. So, of course, they're still in Orlando regarding that. And as we throw it out, if you're still interested in, and if you really need to, and if you really, but you do really, and you should really seriously think about going to Florida Super Jam, they do have running their special of $199 for your registration fee, but it ends on April 1st, and that is no fools, buddy. April 1st is the day that the $199 early bird special ends. All right. So, and then you have Fave, of course. Then the Fave is in 2019, and you have faveconvention.com, www.faveconvention.com. Head on over there to register for Fave, because this is where a great, huge amount of clowns and a huge amount of entertainment, of face painting and magic and learning to entertain clown-wise and being a twister and twisting classes. It's just huge. I know Eileen Smith loves to go down there, and Grandma V is already registered. How can you not be down there? Because Grandma V is going to be there. And it's just, from what I hear, is the most amazing thing. I keep getting bugged to get down there. I might just have to take a special trip this November and head on down to Fave. I think I'm going to chalk that one up as a really work hard. I got to work hard to get down there. So then there's also Bling Bling Jam, which is www.blingblingjam.com. Bling Bling Jam has some great stuff going on this year. Go ahead and register for that. I am definitely going to be there. That is always pre-planned, already scheduled for me, and I'm there. So I'll be down at Bling Bling Jam, and Let's Talk Balloons will be down there at Bling Bling Jam, and so will Ben. Believe it or not, I am going to be one busy bee. I am going to be down there promoting the documentary. I'm going to be down there filming for the documentary And I'll be asking a lot of questions to some of you newbies and some of you people that have been in the industry for a very long time. So there'll be some private interviews set up. There's also going to be swag. Seriously, I'm actually gearing up. I've got some things going with Darren Sari regarding some t-shirts, going over to get some stickers created, and I'm going to have some swag for Ben and Let's Talk Balloons. So how could you not want to be there when you're going to get free stuff from me? Hello, it's like the thing. One of the things I love the most that's been happening is Eric Weinstein. He had a little bit of a struggle this year, health-wise, and I'm so glad he's up and running like no other. Eric Weinstein has the little buddies. I had to post this picture of him, of his advertisement, because it says available next week. But if you guys are in the balloon twisting world, you know that it's already out and he's selling it right now. I believe Monday it goes up to $40. So if you still want it at that cheap $30 price, you really seriously need to pop on today and buy it. And I am seriously going to be buying it too, because he's got the cutest brand new frog, and I can't wait to use that frog. I have my own design of a frog, but hey, there's nothing wrong with trying to learn a new frog. Okay, because I'm so tired of those dang dogs. Okay, so it's like dog this, dog that. I ain't dogging anymore. I want a frog. So, Little Buddies by Eric Weinstein. I love him to pieces. My first visit with him was way back in my first year in 2015 at Bling Bling, and I have loved that guy ever since. He is generous, he is enthusiastic, and as you guys know, with his little advertisements, you cannot stop not watching those things over and over and over. So Eric Weinstein, you also get a shout out, and it's at Live Balloons, www.liveballoons.com. So please take a look at Eric Weinstein's Little Buddies. And as I always say, if you want some fun, active, just not quite balloons, anything, but just off the ball, but it does involve the balloon twister, and that is Brian, Balloonist Brian, and that's at his Moderately Famous. Now up there I've posted his Facebook link to Moderately Famous. Every Monday they do a recording on it, so then it's posted live, and then you can also go back to that Facebook page and watch some of the past recordings. And you can brag and hag and hassle and harass him as much as you want, because he can take it. I know this. I've tried. I'm not very good at it. I didn't say I was that good at anything. Okay. So that is like some of the greatest things that is appearing and some of the great things that's going on regarding the news. There is a ton more things out there. I'm trying to keep up. My best things that I'm trying to do right now is give you guys the opportunity to be able to be a part of Ben. If you have interesting stories or just want to say something, hey, let me know, and we can do a live one-on-one. It doesn't have to be in this format. I could do the old traditional live to bring you on, and we can have a chat with all sorts of people. Just let me know, because it's one of the cool things that I like to do, is make sure that everyone has the most biggest update of what's going on in the balloon and entertainment world. Entertainment world. Again, that's why Brian's up there with a different set of entertainment. As we're winding down for tonight, I do again apologize for the mix-up. I had to steal my son's headset to be able to talk to you guys, but hey, that's got to be okay, right? At least we finally got it out. It took a little bit, and I fell behind, but hey, I accomplished it thanks to Shan's encouraging texts as I sat there shaking my head going, what the heck's going on? So always make sure that you do a test run, and I was. There was a section that was working and a section that wasn't, but I thought it was going to be okay. But apparently it wasn't. So the microphone is down on the computer. I'm going to have to head out and buy me a headset so I don't steal my son's headset anymore. And things are rolling in this balloon world. There is so much information going out and so fast. There are some people, Sergio, if you're in the Qualitex forum, you most likely have seen him, his photo. He did some fabulous, sexy women. And I better turn on a light. So he did a fabulous bunch of sexy women in balloons. I got the spotlight on me. He did a fabulous sexy, I just can't tell you. I can't wait for Brian's next DVD. Oh, crap, that's right. Sorry, Brian. I just got news report in, but Brian Potlin's going to be doing a new DVD. What? Brian? Yeah, Brian. Brian Potlin, you know, the Pollutionist. He's the guy that does those wacky large freaking costumes and freaking things that has the Punisher on there. Weapons. I think it's all about weapons. But hey, who knows? Brian can be popping out on anything. That was your fast news right now. Brian Potvin will be coming out with an also new DVD. There's also the other one that Felix Flash has announced that he's also has his new DVD, which is already out and up for sale. And if you like his faces, his previous videos and DVDs on faces, then you're going to like this Faces to Come, which is more of the scary versions of some of his face designs. And, oh, let's see. What else is going on? Tally. I am very sorry about the mix-up today. I do hope that everything goes well for you, and I do hope that things happen in the most wonderful way, and I hope everyone's job starts picking up for bookings. I know it got pretty freaking cold back east, and you guys had almost a standstill. You guys that were at a standstill for a while, but I hear people are picking up some great things. Don't forget, it's March 2nd. What is March 2nd? Dude, it's Dr. Seuss Day. So don't forget to put out your Dr. Seuss stuff and make sure that it's a cat in a hat, or it's a Morton Here's a Who, or it's One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish, or it's the ABC book. Oh my gosh, I read that I think about 1,000,000 times to my kids. ABC book. I'm paying them back. When my daughter and I have my grandkids, guess what she got? She got that ABC Dr. Seuss book just for paybacks, man. Thank you, Shan. You're so supportive. I do appreciate everything that you do, and I appreciate everything. So to all the people that helped out with Marvin Hardy and all the people that contributed to Marvin Hardy and the cheers and everything going on at the Marvin Hardy Valentine's Day Bash, that was just brilliant. Thank you again for everything. Also, check out the new Balloon Magic magazine, which is now digital. Bing! I'm kind of more of a Hands magazine type person, but hey, you got to keep up with the times, so it's all digital now. Download and enjoy. I think it gives you the opportunity to be able to, because you download it, you might be able to, create your own little booklet out of it. Get out your favorites and go for it. Christopher Lyle. Oh, thinking of Balloon Magic, Christopher Lyle's going to be doing he's got all of the issues, and he will be starting with issue 1 and making the designs and working on through. I believe he also has a blog that's going on. You're going to have to check that out with Christopher Lyle and his little postings on that. And then, what else? I think that's pretty close to being the end of that story. We're hitting close to 30 minutes. I do try to keep everything down within a 30-minute realm, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Stay tuned for some more little clips in the Let's Talk Balloons YouTube channel, where you're going to be able to see some more things. Things in that section have slowed down a little bit because it takes a little bit to get all the content put together for something a little different and special as I experiment on how to get people attracted to videos. One of the things that's really interesting about becoming this video and editing thing is trying out the new techniques and styles of editing your videos. Takes time and practice. Hey, what do I always say? Practice, and keep on practicing. Because that's going to make you guys the next what? Balloon twister / entertainer, and maybe even a video editor. I do appreciate it. Do not forget to check out allamericanballoons.net and badaboomstickers.com. Bada Boom Stickers put a face on that balloon, and allamericanballoons.net, where you can find everything that you need for your ballooning needs, including environmentally sound, biodegradable glitter. And for those helium issues, they do have those center poles, and that you got those poles up, and you can make it staggered look, and you can make this beautiful centerpiece, and it looks like they're all staggered in there. So take a look at everything in allamericanballoons.net and badaboomstickers.com. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your support, and hang in there. Next time, I'll be a little bit more perfect. But I still need to practice, practice, practice. Bye-bye now.